Joining me now is Philip Colglazier, Executive Director of the Fort Wayne Civic Theatre. The Civic has an ambitious and entertaining season planned to celebrate its 85th season, including a play opening this weekend written by Aaron Sorkin, A Few Good Men. Welcome, Philip. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me on.
So you are celebrating your 85th season at the Civic Theatre.
Yes.
That's huge.
85 years in the community. It's incredible. We're one of the second largest community theaters in the state of Indiana, one of the oldest in the nation as well.
I would think so, because 85 years, it's hard to imagine being around for that long. So how did you come up with your shows for the 85th season? What are you doing to celebrate?
Yes, what we do, we have a committee of staff members, board members, and some people from the community as well that go through the process of selecting all the shows. We start with a big list, wish list. We look at our past history, see what shows have been done recently so we don't overlap. We look at what's marketable and what's doable within time frames. Right. So that's kind of the parameters that go into. It's not just an easy decision. And then is it available from the royalty companies? Not always are they available. So it's a lot goes into it. We're kicking off the 85th anniversary. Actually did this summer with Dreamgirls.
Yeah, terrific show.
It was wonderful. They did a wonderful job. And our next production is September 8th through the 16th, coming up. A Few Good Men, and Renee Butler is directing that production. Then we go into A Christmas Story, which you may know, the classic movie.
Oh, like the movie.
Yes.
So which came first, the movie or the show?
Actually, it was the script. It's written by Gene Shepard.
Oh, the book, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, and then it was made into the movie. And everybody knows it with the leg lamp and Ralphie and the BB gun.
Right.
Yes. And then we're going to be doing The Drowsy Chaperone, a delightful musical for all ages. And it's just heartwarming, delightful, kind of just laugh and relax and have fun. And then we'll be doing Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. And then ending the season with the Playwright Festival. We do a feature play. It's called Lombard. And it's a one-woman show starring Jessica Butler, and based on the life of Carol Lombard, who's the Hollywood actress originally from Fort Wayne, who's born and lived in West Central neighborhood. And then
is this the third year for that Playwright Festival?
Yes, actually. And so we'll also produce the first place winning play, as well as giving a stipend to those playwrights for the first, second, and third. Do readings, we do workshops. We're going to be bringing in Doug Post from the Chicago Dramatists Guild to speak about what they provide playwrights in our region, and then also Michael Drucksmann, the playwright of Lombard, will be here to give insight and tell how he did the research. And Carol Lombard, she swore like a sailor, so it'll be quite entertaining.
A spicy play, yeah. Well, that is wonderful. Now, you are also planning something special to kind of have a special event to celebrate this season, too.
Correct.
Can you tell me a little bit about this Celebrities Act Up?
Celebrities Act Up. It's a great concept. And we've been doing it for the past 2 or 3 years. And this production is called Celebrities Act Up. Fractured Fairy Tales, Election 2012, Snow White versus Pinocchio.
It's a really long title.
It is, but it pretty much sums it up. It's a parody. And we cast all local celebrities and CEOs into these roles, and it's just about having fun. It is a big Carol Burnett skit, and Ben Eisbart is playing Pinocchio. And who is running for re-election, and Jessica Butler is playing Snow White, who's trying to be the challenger, so to speak. And so there's scandal involved, which ties in the storylines of all. But I just got to let you know who all is involved.
Oh, yeah, that'd be terrific.
Dana Leininger, Lee Kelso, Jim Sparrow, F. John Rogers, Kathy Brand Beers from DeBrand's Chocolates, John Schoaf, Deputy Chief Dottie Davis, Cindy Henry, Tom Didier, Mick Long, Mark Rupp, Tom Henry, our mayor, Dr. Greg Johnson, Mark Becker, Jeff Paddock, and Jeff Wyckoff. So
well, you've got quite the lineup.
It's hysterical to see these people out of their elements. It's a stage reading. They have a script. but it's all about having fun and laughing at yourself.
So this is a one-night only kind of performance? And
yes, it's a special benefit kind of an event, and it's dinner, live and silent auction as well, and all proceeds go to the Civic Theatre.
And when is it?
It is on Saturday, October 13th.
Okay. And how can people get more information or tickets?
Go to our website and or just give us a jingle.
Okay, terrific. Your phone number?
It is 424-5220.
Okay, terrific. Now, let's talk a little bit about this play that's opening this weekend. We've got A Few Good Men.
A Few Good Men.
And now, a lot of people would know who Aaron Sorkin is.
Yes.
Because the motion picture, The Social Network,
Correct.
the TV series Newsroom, and you also, the Civic, put on another one of his plays
Correct.
last season.
Last season we did the Farnsworth Invention, and his writing is spectacular, and it's fast-paced. It's short scenes, and his dialogue is quick and to the point. And so it's a very tight show, and it moves. The show just moves, and dramatically. You may know it was originally on Broadway in 1989, and it was the movie version with Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, Demi Moore in 1992. And so it's a powerful piece about the challenge of the code of honor, and where there are two gentlemen that are court-martialed and for a murder of their fellow Marine. And so what goes into play is the code of honor, and how far do they hold tight to that, and what's ethical. And so it's a very dramatic piece. Bob Allersmeyer is playing the lead, Daniel Caffey, and Ken Lowe is playing the Jessup role, the Jack Nicholson role, and Miranda Wheeler is playing the Demi Moore role, the Lieutenant Calloway.
Is this similar to the movie? I mean, if people have seen the movie, is the storyline pretty similar to it?
Yes, very much so. And there's a little differences. Actually, the original script we originally looked at, and then when we approved it, we got the new script with some revisions. So it's not much, but there's some revisions that I think happened after the movie.
And there are two locations in this show, right? Are we doing Guantanamo Bay in Washington, D.C.? I mean, is that different on the stage to have the two different locations?
Well, not really, because it's a very open concept in the stage. It makes you use your imaginations. A lot of things are suggested. Artistically, our scenic designer, Robert Shoquist, has done a wonderful job, and with the lighting design by Jonathan Mogg, to really define the spaces and to create the mood and atmosphere. It's just done very well, and Renee Butler's done a wonderful job. You know what's interesting in looking at the research with Aaron Sorkin, his sister was a naval judge lawyer. And so this truly is based on a true story in Guantanamo Bay. And so he spent several years in looking at this and researching and writing it. And so it has a powerful statement on real life experience, as opposed to just something that's just created. So it's a real lesson in the history of our military too.
So if it's opening this weekend, how long have they been rehearsing?
We rehearse our plays for 4 weekends, Monday through Friday, about 3 hours a night. And so then we go on for 2 weekend performances, Saturday the 8th through the 16th at the Arch United Center at our main stage downtown. Okay.
So the next show after this one, you'll be holding auditions for, or have you already done that?
Actually, the auditions for Christmas Story are on the day this closes, so come to the matinee and then stay, and then audition at 5 o'clock for A Christmas Story, and Rosie Ridenauer is going to be making her directorial debut with us.
Oh, so terrific. And anyone is welcome to audition at the Civic Theatre,
yes,
correct?
We welcome anyone. And what we do is we send out email notices. So if you want to audition, sign up, and we'll get you on the email list.
Automatic list.
Yes. And if nothing else, it's a free class. You know, I always encourage people to audition, even if they, you know, maybe they can't make the full commitment. Take it, learn from the experience, and then the next time it's like a job interview. You just get better and better and better at it.
Yep, and one of those times you're going to find the role
That's right.
That's right for you. Well, that's wonderful. And then after A Christmas Story, which, well, when is A Christmas Story going to be showing?
That will be the 3 weekends prior to Thanksgiving.
Okay, so
And
going
it's
to get you into the holiday spirit.
It is. And right now, a lot of our corporations that are supporting us through their sponsorships are doing the holiday Christmas parties around that time. And so it's a good way to get people in the Christmas spirit, but also do it before it gets too hectic.
Right. Yeah.
You know, before the stress kicks in, come enjoy A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
So.
So a couple of these, both A Christmas Story and A Few Good Men, were films before, but I don't think any of the other ones in this season.
Oh, Cinderella, of
course, yeah.
You know, the TV version with Leslie.
Uggams, was it? No.
Oh, gosh. It just left my head.
Leslie Ann Warren.
Yes, thank you. And of course the Brandy version as
Yeah,
well. So yeah.
Well, that's going to be an awful lot of fun to see all those shows, and then A Drowsy Chaperone is after that, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And that will be in March, and I'll be directing that piece, and so we're really looking forward to it.
And is that the last one in your season?
No, we also
Drowsy
have
Chaperone
Rodgers and
Hammerstein's
Hammerstein's
Cinderella.
for them. So.
Oh, well, that is great. Well, if you could tell us one more time how people can get tickets and information and the dates for A Few Good Men.
Right. Well, you can always go to our website, fwcivic.org, or as Karen mentioned earlier, the Arts Tix. Go to the Arts Tix website as well, Arts United, and go to that box office and call as well. Or you can call our normal box office number now, and we transfer you directly over, so that our current members, there's no transition or trying to figure things out. We've put a smooth transition into play.
Terrific.
So, yeah.
Great. And so it opens this weekend and runs next weekend as well,
Through
correct?
the 16th.
Great. Thank you, Philip. Thank you for watching Arts Weekly. We look forward to illuminating your world with the best artists and performers in the area. Join us next time as we talk about 2 local shows that feature intense subject matter infused with humor. We'll chat with Lauren Nichols from All for One Productions to discuss A Peculiar People. Then Tom Hoffrichter from First Presbyterian Theater will join the conversation to tell us about his role in the dark comedy God of Carnage. I'm Melinda Haines from the IPFW College of Visual and Performing Arts. Please join us live for the drama and the comedy next Thursday evening at 7:30 on PBS 39.